I'm a 59-year-old patient of Dr. Lamb's. I had an eyebrow transplant procedure yesterday. They already look terrific today. They're still a little bit swollen and a little scabby, but those will go away. I saw Dr. Lamb and Amina on a morning show several years ago and decided that was something I definitely wanted to do. But I chose a doctor closer to home. He performed 2 procedures and they both failed. I didn't leave the house for 14 days with both of those procedures because I looked so battered. And this is just yesterday was my transplant. You can already see that the hairs are in a fishbone pattern. They're perfectly laid in. I couldn't be more pleased. The staff at Dr. Lamb's office is wonderful. Everybody was so pleasant and cared about me and how I was feeling with the entire procedure. So I'll keep you informed on more days to come. Good morning. This is day 2 of my eyebrow transplant with Dr. Lamb. I don't know if you can see the herringbone. Let me see if I can get really close to this. If you can see the pattern of the hair. This is a redo that I had previously had 2 hair transplants by the same doctor that didn't take. But they were not in this pattern, this beautiful pattern. They look a little dark right now, but that's because they're still swollen and there's still some scabs under there. But I'm just so excited to have eyebrows that I can go out in public without having to always put eyebrow powder on. One day I went to a volleyball game, and after the game my granddaughter comes up, gives me a big hug, and she said, "Grandma, how come you only have one eyebrow on?" I was just devastated. How long had I had that one eyebrow on at work? All day? And nobody said anything? But anyway, today I'm feeling great. Just got out of the shower, washed my hair, put the medication back on my donor site, scrubbed my recipient site eyebrows, not scrubbed, but gently massaged when I washed, and then I'm continuing to spray today with the ATP spray. Good morning. Today is day 4 of my hair transplant on my eyebrows by Dr. Lamb. This is Saturday. I had the procedure done Tuesday, and I just can't believe it. The brows are a little thicker than I'm used to, but it's because I didn't have any. So what I was drawing on was a little thin line, and now I have these full eyebrows. Today I decided to put some makeup on because I have a girlfriend coming over and we're going to finish a baby quilt for her daughter, and then maybe go hit some quilt stores in the area. My skin tends to turn real red with any scar, and it'll stay that way for a long time. So underneath my eyebrows the skin is red. So I put some eyebrow powder on that I had been using anyway. So they're a little bit dark for me, but that's okay. I have eyebrows. The reason I wanted to do a hair transplant versus a tattoo is because one day I was in Luby's cafeteria and I saw this little old lady sitting there eating, and she had these jagged looking eyebrows, and I thought, oh, poor thing, she picked up the wrong pencil this morning, because they were blue and they were really jagged. Then I realized later that that was a tattoo, an old tattoo that had turned blue, and her skin had sagged, and that caused the jagged looking eyebrows, and I could just never get that image out of my head. So I chose Dr. Lamb for this. Well, I had the eyebrows transplanted twice before with another doctor, and they just didn't take, it didn't work. But Dr. Lamb's procedure was so different. He uses what he called a fertilizer from your own blood to soak the hair follicles in, to give them more, I guess, stamina, and to grow better, and the blood flow to get to them quicker. My donor site is a little sore today. It just feels like I bumped my head on something, but I haven't taken anything for it. It's not, a pain that's unbearable. I may go take some Advil in a little bit, but really there's just nothing to it. Again, this is day 4. The last 2 procedures, I didn't leave the house for 14 days. because I looked like somebody had beat me up. And with Dr. Lamb, I don't. So, have a good Saturday. Good morning again. Today is day 6 of my eyebrow transplant from Dr. Lamb, the wonderful, awesome Dr. Lamb. Today I'm back to no makeup because I'm not going anywhere. But I am just so excited about the way these eyebrows look. The swelling is down, the redness is going away. They just look like normal eyebrows. My donor site is healing up well, the scabs are gone. I just need to get the stitches out. Today is Monday and I had this done last Tuesday. So I just can't say enough for Dr. Lamb and his staff. They're so knowledgeable, they're so caring. They're perfectionists, artists. Today is day 10 after my hair transplant for my eyebrows from Dr. Lamb. And as you can see, they're a little red because my skin just does that. It's very sensitive skin. And I'm starting to shed. They told me I would shed, 10 to 3 weeks out. And then they grow back in. Weird, but that's how it works. So, and they're starting to kind of shed. You can see a few little bare spots over here. Yesterday I had my stitches out and nothing to it. I mean, Kai, the nurse, just pulled them out and was no pain whatsoever to it. Today I'm going to get my hair cut and colored, so I'm excited about that. Since my sutures are out, I can have my hair done. And speaking of color, I'm pretty gray. I think solid gray, but Dr. Lamb's expert team was able to take the donor hair and pick out all just the brown hairs and just leave those grays behind, so my eyebrows will come back in all brown. Wasn't that nice of them? I'll let you know how the cut and color goes. I'm excited because now I can wear my bangs longer. I could never wear my bangs long because if they brushed against the powder that I had put on for eyebrows, it caused it to come off. Even the slightest little sweep of hair across the eyebrows would cause the powder to, come off in spots. So that's my post for today. Thank you. Hello again. Today is 5 weeks from my original surgery, and I just wanted you to see how the eyebrows have fallen out like they said they would. There are some hairs there. I don't know if you can see them or not, but I think they're from the original transplant that I had, not Dr. Lamb's transplant. But they will come back in, I know from the previous time. So I just wanted you to see that. You look a little tired without any eyebrows on, so I will pencil them in again. Well, that's still not going to work. Okay, let me try turning this away so you can kind of see. Good morning. Here we are in the Sangre de Cristo Mountains above Las Vegas, New Mexico. I wanted you to see my 4-month progress on my eyebrows. They really look like full eyebrows. The right one is full and great. The left one still has a few more hairs that need to come in. But I wanted you to see how they look. This is the reason I wanted eyebrows, was so that I could come to my vacation home, have company in, and I didn't have to be the first one up to put makeup on before I even made coffee. So now I can get up, and if I put makeup on, okay. If I don't, nobody notices. So I'll report again at the end of 5 months so you can see the progress then. Thanks. Have a good summer. Today is my 6-month visit with Dr. Lamb, and I'm excited to see what he has to say about my eyebrows.